guys, it's Mrs. Zinga. I have a big surprise for you guys today. Mrs. Peterson and I wanted to do something super fun while you guys were at home learning. Now, this fun surprise is something we would normally do in the classroom together. But since we're not able to be together in the classroom, we thought we would do it through video. I'm going to give you a few clues and see if you guys can guess my surprise. Are you ready? First clue. It starts off as an egg. Second clue, it has lots of legs. Third clue, when it gets bigger, it flies. Can you guess what it is? Take a look, you're right. It's caterpillars. Check them out, look at what they're doing. Do you see them? So we have two different cups, and there's lots of different caterpillars in there. There's so many of them. So every day I'm going to post a video so you guys can observe, and we're going to observe with our eyes. So good scientists always observe. So we're going to be looking for different things that the caterpillar might be doing, okay? Maybe we're going to check out what color it is. Or maybe we're going to see what size it is or what shape. We might even check out how it's moving or what it's doing. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a picture of what you see every day, and I want you to keep all of those pictures together. And then at the end, we're going to see what happens, okay? All right, so parents, I'm also going to attach a document that is called an observation notebook, okay? So what you can do, you can either print it or you can make your own. That is totally fine. Piece of paper works just as well, okay? All right, so I want you guys to make sure that when you're looking at the video and you're watching the caterpillars, you guys are observing with your eyes. So you're looking for color, size, shape, activity. Talk with your parents and let them know what you're noticing or what you're observing. And then parents, I would ask that if you could please then message your child's teacher and share that information with us, okay? All right, before we end, I want to read a story to you so we can learn a little bit more about butterflies, okay? So let's take a look at our book. Our book is called Butterflies, and we see a butterfly on the front cover. What color is the butterfly? What do you notice about the butterfly's wings? Very good. So if you notice that the shape and pattern on one side is exactly the same on the other side, that is called symmetry. That means that it is the same. All right, so we're going to listen to our story called Butterflies, and it was written and illustrated by Melvin and Gilda Berger. All right. Butterflies fly from flower to flower. See how they go from flower to flower? Very good. Butterflies eat food from flowers. Take a look at this picture. You see how they're eating their food from the flower? Butterflies sip juice from inside the flowers, and they have a really long tongue. And their tongue is kind of like a straw. And that straw or that tongue that they have is called a proboscis. Can you say that word? It's a big word. Proboscis. Very good. Butterflies lay eggs. Most butterflies, they lay their eggs on plant leaves. And those are plants that the caterpillar, when they hatch out of the egg, they will actually eat the leaf that the eggs were on. Most eggs are green or yellow. Take a look. Do you see how tiny they are? And usually, they lay their eggs underneath the leaf so that predators cannot find them. So those are other animals or other insects that might try to eat the eggs. So they go underneath the leaf. What happens to butterfly eggs? What do you think happens to them? Think about that question. What do you think happens to butterfly eggs? Do they stay butterfly eggs? or does something else happen? Let's find out. They hatch into caterpillars. See how they're coming out of the egg? What do caterpillars do? Look at these caterpillars. See how they're kind of blending in with the leaf and they're eating it? What do caterpillars do? Do they stay caterpillars forever? Or does something else happen to them? Let's find out. They grow bigger and bigger. And as caterpillars grow, they might change their skin 4 to 5 times. So as they get bigger, they shed their skin so it allows them to grow. What happens to big caterpillars? Oh, look at that really big caterpillar. What's going to happen to him? Yeah, you see how he's forming something? He's making his house, which is called a chrysalis. That's a really big word. So inside of the chrysalis is where the caterpillar will turn into a butterfly. Very good. See, look inside. Do you see? You could see the wing inside of there. So they change into butterflies inside of their chrysalis. And then what do the new butterflies do? What do you think they do? Look at this butterfly is coming out of its chrysalis. It looks a little wrinkly, right? Ah, it's because their wings were wet, so they dry their wings. How do you think they dry their wings? With a blow dryer? No. What about a towel? Silly Mazinga. Yeah, they flap their wings, and that is how their wings dry. So the butterfly must wait for its wings to dry before it can fly. It cannot fly if its wings are wet. And then they fly away. So we are going to watch our butterflies change. So I want you to take a look and I want you to observe with your eyes. What do you see? What are the caterpillars doing? What color are they? What shape are they? What do you see inside of the cup? This stuff down here is butterfly food. So they're going to use this food to grow big and bigger. Let's take a look. I'm going to move it a little bit closer. Look at the caterpillars. All right, go ahead and draw your first picture. Parents, make sure you share it with your child's teacher. I am super excited to watch what happens to our caterpillars. I hope you guys are super excited about our surprise. See you soon.